Ah, the Z or Z dilemma. I'm gonna drop a bomb here. No one gives half a shit. If Jim Smith down the street asks me to spell buzz, I might say B-U-Z-Z, or I might say B-U-Z-Z. It's quite random. When you sing the alphabet, we say T-U-V, W-X, Y, and Z, because saying T-U-V, W, X, Y, and Z sounds a little bit on the dumber side. But I'd have to say it's leaning more to the Z, to the saying it's Z side, but not nearly enough to call it true. So we're going to call this one a occasional.
Alright, the weather. I'll be honest, the climate sucks. You freeze your ass off in the winter and you melt in the summer. Everyone knows Canada has cold winters, but no one knows about our hot summers. The temperature of our oh-so-short summer often goes above 30 degrees Celsius. If you don't know how much that is, I suggest get an online converter and convert it to Fahrenheit. You know who you are if you need to do the converting. The winter temperature, which is about 90% of the remaining year, has an average temperature of anywhere from minus 15 to minus 25 degrees, and we've had a few minus 50 days in the past, and even one this year, not to mention several minus 40s where school gets cancelled because the bus drivers cannot reach you. For the love of Christ, May has sub-zero days.
Yeah. I checked the average temperature of Kansas, the center of the United States, and I laughed.
Ha!
I laughed hard, I
ha.
laughed long, and I laughed thoroughly. The temperature doesn't even average below 0 in January, and the rest of the year it's still cooler than our summers. And then I did about 2 hours of research, no joking. Actually, he did it. And these are the average temperatures of a list of places in the world. Los Angeles, 17 degrees. New York, 10 degrees. Houston, 21 degrees. Kansas City, or KC, 12 degrees. London, England, 13 degrees. Berlin, 12 degrees. Dublin, 10 degrees. Moscow is 5 degrees. And Beijing is 13 degrees. Not too bad at all. And I left out all of the hot places, like the entire continents of Africa, South America, and Australia.
Now, the average temperature of the center of Canada, a city called Churchill, is minus 11 degrees. That's the first negative yet. There are only 3 months when the temperature goes above 10 degrees. That's cold. Right now it's 5 degrees on March 17th where I am, and it is very nice out. I was out walking around in my t-shirt and shorts earlier, I'm not even kidding. It was very refreshing. The average annual temperature of my town is 2.5 degrees, keeping in mind our 20 to 30 degree summers.
Anyways, if you include Toronto, small part of Canada down there, which is pretty well nestled into the US, you have an annual temperature of 7 degrees. But that is a small, extremely southern portion of Canada. Calgary, on the other hand, is 4 degrees average. We're colder than Russia. Russia! I just thought I'd throw some stats out there to explain how cold it really is in Canada.
And the only place in the summer that's as cold as you think it is our refrigerator.
Yes, we spell color with a U. Same with honor, armor, flavor, mustache or mustache if you're saying it properly, rumor, and anything with that way of spelling. Don't ask me why, I'm not a physicist. But we do. And if someone spells it without the U, we notice. We think it looks weird. And it is weird, actually. And if you do write it without a U in, say, English class, you lose marks. Believe me. This is his essay. Notice how it looks kind of like it's been stabbed? He forgot how to spell color.
It was an essay about color.
Yeah.
These three I paired together because I don't think anyone really believes them. They just like to make fun of us, but this is their basis, and there's nothing wrong with that, but just in case. No, we don't live in igloos. I've never even seen one. No, we don't have polar bears as pets. I've never even seen one, nor beavers, or moose, or meese, which is the proper plural form of moose. I'm just fucking with you. But I have seen them often. And no, we don't eat blubber. I'm not even sure what that is. I think it means seal fat, but in any case, no one eats it, except for Eskimos.
I mean,
Maybe.
how stupid you have to be to fucking believe this shit?